Hi Virgo, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. This is for April 15th through April 21st, 2019. I'm going to start this reading off by pulling some overall energies for your week, Virgo. So let's see what is coming out. All right, so we have developing. We have quietly observe. And we have persevere. All right, Virgo, so listen. This week, there's some energies it's still in the developmental stage in your life. And what I feel is you really want something to move much quicker than it is. And this is Spirit saying, no, there's energy still developing. Now, with quietly observe sitting next to that card, I feel there's different details that you may have overlooked in the past around a situation or circumstance that this is pertaining to. And so Spirit's saying, have a second look, all right? Because there's some things that you may have missed. And in the realizing of those things, that gives you the energy to push through and persevere to the end and, you know, not throw your hands and say, oh, this is taking too long, or I'm tired, I want to give up. No, don't do it, Virgo, because something is still in the developmental stage for you and it needs more time. And during that, it's like it's a period of quietness for you. So this week may be a very uneventful week, and you need that, okay? You need to really pay attention to the vibes, the signs, the synchronicities all around you. It's like Spirit is trying to communicate with you so much, but you might have been just so pulled in many different ways, so many things on your mind. Your spirit guide could not get in to give you the information that you seek for that next step. What's ahead? What should I do? Should I give up here, or do I keep pushing forward? And Spirit's now saying, listen, the energies are still developing, Virgo. Don't give up. Don't throw in the towel. Even if this has been kind of a long journey, this week is a week to quietly observe and really feel the energies around you out. So let's pull some tarot. All right, so we have Eight of Intuition. This is all about moving on. I feel this is more of what I'm talking about, where you just kind of want to throw your hands at something, and I don't think you should so much. It's like you've got to observe and really see things differently, and if you do that, you'll make a different choice. You won't want to give up. You won't want to throw in the towel. Okay, so, activations totem. This is saying, plans may change though, Virgo. The way that you are trying to go about it, yeah, and that's what this is about. The way you're trying to go about something, that's not the right way for it, okay? And that's why Spirit's trying to come in so strong and saying, no, there's other ways about this. There's much better ways for you than your current trajectory of energy, the way you're trying to do it. No, there's still energies developing that you're not aware of yet. Seven of Lessons. There's some energy of deception around you. Now you got another, look at this, spirit guide coming in. And these are all about moving in a new direction. The activations totem and the activation spirit guide are all about moving in a new direction, and your spirit guide is like, hey, I have the door right here, Virgo, this way, this way, this way, but you are really trying to go about it in a different fashion. And there's like a lot of deception along that way you were trying to go. Not saying you are deceptive, but your original plans, like the people involved or just different choices you'd have to make, are not in alignment at all whatsoever with who you are. And there's better things developing behind the scenes. Yeah, 2 of activations, and boom, here it is. So you have 3 activations cards going on, Virgo. So there is change, there is shifting that's going to take place this week, but this is more, again, about going about your plan in a different way than you had originally intended. Don't throw in the towel on your idea or intention. Just be willing to compromise, to be flexible, to see things differently. And like, that's where your true success and achievement will come from. And you just might be frustrated because I feel like you've been at this for a while and you're like, God, this should be completed by now. Or what do you mean it's still developing? Like, are you kidding me? I don't care. I'm done. And I have to say this, listen, don't give up, because whether you continue to push forward for this or you throw your hands, time is going to pass anyways, right? So you might as well hang in there, continue to push forward, open yourself to the new opportunity or way you're not seeing that Spirit's really trying to open your mind to. And also, if you're like thinking of partnering with somebody as a business, as a roommate situation, anything like that, Virgo, I feel like there's a lot of deception around it, and you're better served to just pass that opportunity and wait for the second opportunity. It's like the second opportunity, the second choice, the second thought. That's the one you want, not the original idea, plan, option, none of it. Go with the second one for sure, with the 2 of activations coming out right there. Yeah, and we don't have to move on from what we want. We just need to move on from our original plan of how it should work or how it's going to be. Okay? All right, so we have some mastery, 12-12. Yeah, Virgo, you are almost there. There's just some adjustments and some tweaking that must happen. But, excuse me, before time. There's an element of destiny to whatever's unfolding this week for you, okay? Deja vu is your sign. So if you feel like, oh my gosh, I've already experienced this before, that is a synchronicity. That is a sign for you, okay? Especially surrounding this unforeseen second chance, second opportunity. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's like change your plans. Be willing to do that. Intuition. Under this deception, we have the intuition, and this card is saying to you, Virgo, your intuition has already told you. And that's also, look at, we have an owl right there, sitting on top of intuition. That's like, you know, things may be dark and shady, but your intuition is telling you the truth 100%, Virgo. Really trust it this week. And instead of like calling somebody out or whatever, just pull back and quietly observe, and your intuition will be validated for you. But trust yourself. My goodness. Look at that. Imagine that. After all I've said, plans will change. A feeling, and this comes out under the activation spirit guide. The feeling, that's your spirit guide trying to tell you, Virgo, it will work out, but you've got to go about it differently. So you might have been feeling torn inside, like, I know that this is supposed to happen, but this isn't working. Like, I don't get it. It's because we have to go about it in a different fashion. And lastly, look at this. Lifetime sign, the dove. This right here is aligning to your destiny, Virgo. This is the path you want. And you see there's 2 clocks represented there, and there's 2 people represented there. In every other card, it's solitary, okay? So that, again, tells me it's all about the second choice, the second idea, the second opportunity, because the first one is not right for you. It's just not, or that's just not the right way to go about doing something. And you may have been going at this for so long because you have stuck very strong to your original idea and plan. And now this week, Virgo, Spirit's really trying to open you up and pay attention to that intuition, my goodness, and give you this unseen path that is so much better for you and anybody else involved. And you've got plans are going to change pretty much 1, 2, 3 times here. So it's all about change. And anybody involved with you in this process, in this, whatever this is for you, you feel the slightest tinge of distortion energy from them. Trust yourself and observe. It will be validated, Virgo. It truly, truly will, okay? Deja vu very strong this week. As far as other repeating signs and synchronicities, 12-12. And Virgo, that is Spirit letting you know we're almost to the end of this. You have really mastered yourself in many ways that you don't recognize, and you don't recognize it again because we're trying to go about things the old way. It's not going to work anymore. That's what we must leave behind. That's what we must abandon, the old ideas, the old ways, the old plans. Let the new come in, because I promise you, Spirit will never lead you astray or to something that isn't going to fulfill your heart. If you truly allow Spirit to guide and you do what it takes to properly align your energy to that experience, Virgo, it's perfection. I promise you. So let go of a need to control how a situation is unfolding. Really just trust Spirit on it and observe. And also with this observe, because we have the deja vu and intuition so strong, man, pay attention. See what you're feeling through your intuition, and then the dots that it connects to in your reality. There's a picture being painted for you. And some of you that you're going to feel like, oh my God, I've done this before. I've seen this before. I already know this, something along those lines. So Virgo, this week, all about that intuition. You are on point. You are correct. There may be somebody shady up in your mix that you thought perhaps was a lifetime connection. But I just think, no, they're not. And you've got to be willing to distance yourself from that idea. There's a better connection for you, whether this is business partner, friendship, somebody in your family. Family doesn't always mean forever till the end. Sometimes family is just as temporary as, a friendship or other type of relationship that comes into our life and then dissipates. Spirit's trying to lead you to what is a lifetime journey, what is a lifetime connection, what is a truly aligned to your destiny, okay, Virgo? Because before time is all about your destiny. And you've mastered many things, and it's time for this shift, but there's just some things that must be shed and must be left behind, even if we really don't want to, okay? So, Virgo, those are your messages for this week. I am wishing you all the best. Take care.